The first vocabulary term we will be going over is the tens place. So the tens place is going to be the number value to the right of the decimal. So if your number is 0.53, you would just move over once, and 5 is going to be in your tenths place. The next place we will be going over is your hundredths place. Your hundredths place is going to be two over from your decimal point. So if we're using the same number, 0.53, then all we have to do is move over twice, and the 3 will be your hundredths point. Finally, we're going to look at the ones place. So the ones place is the number is going to be the very last digit of your number. So if you have the number 531, well, the 500 is your hundredths, the 30 is your tenths, the 1 will be in your ones place. It's going to be the very last one before the decimal. Okay, does anybody have any questions on our math terms? Good morning, class. My name is Miss Gonzalez, and for today's math lesson, we're going to be learning a shortcut for multiplying double digits by 11. So the first thing we need to do is work on our vocabulary for this lesson. Since we don't have any questions on our vocabulary terms, we're going to move on to our math steps. The first step is to identify your other number. So if we look at 53 times 11, our other number is going to be 53. Once you have found that, you're going to identify the tens place in your 53. So that's going to be the 5. Your next step is to put the tens place of your other number into the tens place of your answer. So let's write out our places. Tenths, hundredths, and ones. So our tens place is going to move over here into the answer. And then we're going to circle the ones place. Once you recognize the ones place of your other number, then you can place that into the ones place of your answer. So in our ones place, we'll have 3, and we're going to go ahead and move the 3 over into the ones. Okay, so once we have those plugged in, then what we're going to do is add the 2 digits that are in our other number. So the 2 digits are going to be 5 plus 3, which equals what? Okay, that equals 8. So then you can plug in the 8 into your hundredths place, and you have your answer, 583. So we're going to do the same thing with the next 2 examples. Our other number is 24. The 2 is going to be our tenths place. So we can plug that into the tenths place in our answer. The 4 is going to be our ones place. We can plug that in over here. And then finally, what is our last step? Okay, so we add the 2 and the 4, which gives us 6. and you have your answer. I'm going to give you guys 5 minutes to work on your last example, and then we'll go over it together. Okay, now that the 5 minutes is up, we're going to go over this last example, which is 39 times 11. So what is our other number? Okay, our other number is 39. And what is the tens place in the 39? Good job, it's the 3. And our ones place, it's going to be the 9. So our final step is to add those two together. That equals 11. So what do you do when you have an 11? So what we're going to do is take 1 away from the 3 in our tens place. That'll give us 2. And we're going to move the 3 over into the hundreds place, which gives us 239, and that's our answer. Okay, does anybody have any problems or questions when it comes to our math steps? Okay, since we're all grasping the concept, what I'm going to do is give you guys 3 practice questions to take home, and tomorrow during our math lesson, we'll grade them and go back over it one last time. So, go ahead and take those home for homework, and you have your notes, so that way you can look over your notes and your previous examples. Okay, so good job, guys. Today we learned a quicker way of multiplying double digits by 11. Tomorrow we will go ahead and grade the homework, and that's going to be it for our math lesson. Next we will be covering 2-digit multiplication.